All right. Um, I wanted to. I don't even know where to start. I've been getting into the whole flat Earth theory. Flat Earth theory. It's very interesting. Um, it's a hard subject to talk about. It's very interesting. I've always known that um, NASA is bullshit, basically. So the model projected by NASA, I always felt was a little fucked up. But and for some reason, the flat Earth model just, I don't know, fell into place. I guess a lot of people say flat Earth is kindergarten. You need to graduate. I wanted to I wanted to talk about the whole infighting in the whole movement. It's really fucking weird that you have a subject. You have a subject as fucked up and out there as the flat Earth theory. It's there's three. You have three main people in the movement right now: Matt Boylan, Eric Dubay, Mark Sargent. As far as I can recall, Mark Sargent doesn't call anybody a shill, but Eric and Matt call everyone a shill, unless you have their exact view of like it's. I suggest going to Matt Boylan's channel, which is the NASA channel, no spaces on YouTube, or Eric Dubay's channel, which is Eric Dubay, and watch their videos because they both go at each other pretty bad. I don't understand how you can have like-minded people fighting for a certain truth to come out, but yet nitpicking that there's no dome, and that single-handedly makes someone a paid government agent. Now, do we have proof that they are paid? I haven't seen anything. All I can hear is people, Zib Rod or whatever his name is, the concave, the one he's like brothers and sisters. That guy, the Jesus guy. Um, he's the con. What is it? Concave. He's the concave flat Earth. He thinks the entire known universe is Earth or something. God said He created Earth. So in his mind, that Jesus is the truth. Apparently, the Earth is the known universe, and what we call the Earth is basically just sitting at the bottom. And he also he claims that he debunks every flat Earth theory, but the way he does it is with the Bible. I'm not religious. I believe religion destroys spirituality, such as education destroys knowledge. But um, it's kind of insane, actually. This Zib Ron guy. I watched a lot of his videos the past couple days. He thinks Antarctica is the North Pole. Well, he doesn't think there's a North Pole. Okay. He thinks it's the dead center. What we consider our North Pole would be Antarctica. And there's no ice edge. So basically the whole universe is in this oval, and we're at the bottom. And the reason the center of the earth is, instead of the hollow earth, it goes down into another concavity, is how he explains it. So now we got flat earth, we got the concave Earth, and then there's this guy, the Cesar guy, who's in Antarctica right now, who thinks it's flat, but then plateaus in the middle. Which actually, now that I think about it, Neil deGrasse Tyson came out and said, not only is our Earth an oblate spheroid flattened at the poles, but it's an oblate spheroid flattened at the poles with a southern hemisphere bulge similar to a pear shape. Either he's fucking wrong, world leading astrophysicist doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, or every photo we've ever seen of a perfect sphere is fake. I really don't know what to believe. I know that the shape of the Earth isn't what they're telling us. Whether it's an infinite flat plane with an Antarctic wall or an ice wall border with infinite land. We know Mark Sargent pushes the Admiral Byrd, all the Admiral Byrd shit about how he said, oh, it's made of money. I, is this obviously there's resources out there we can't go to. That dude Ron Zim or whatever Zim Ron, whatever the fuck his name is, he made a good point too that why aren't we talking about the Arctic Society? Everybody's quick to bring up the Antarctic Treaty. What about the Arctic Society? It started in 1991. It's got to raise some questions. It's basically the same shit. Maybe he's right. Maybe Matt Boylan's right. Is Matt Boylan a shill? I mean, if he's that big of an artist, which he claims to be and is, and he has high-end clients, which he claims he does, who knows what those high-end clients do in their life? So technically, if he's getting paid by lovers of art that happen to be doing are part of the deception, then technically he's a shill because he's getting paid by people. It's just not an actual transaction for saying what he says. I really don't know what to believe right now. The craziest thing that I've seen happen in the whole flat Earth community since I've been researching this for a few months now is Eric Dubay all of a sudden comes out with the Jew World Order video, Adolf Hitler. He's trying to glorify Adolf Hitler. Now, I know that history books lie to us. I know that everything lies to us. Believe me. And I'm not saying, it's hard to say. It's still programming that I need to break. It's hard to say that, yes, maybe what we knew of World War II and the past of Adolf Hitler could be a lie. They lie about everything. I just feel that if you're really trying to push the flat Earth model, you're really not doing any help by putting out a Jew World Order holohoax video or whatever you're calling it. And I'm not saying don't do it. Believe me, keep going. If that research took you there, then it took you there. But I just think you're muddying the waters. Your channel is you, Matt, and Mark are the three top channels whenever you search. Jeranism's getting up there, but I think you're muddying the waters, dude. Like, are you like why would you bring that subject up when you're trying to disprove the shape of Earth? The shape of Earth doesn't have anything to do with a dictator killing innocent people or whatever. Innocent, not innocent. I know you don't like Jews, apparently, for some reason. I get that they control the banks, they control the media. I understand that. But not every single Jewish person is fucking part of the whole Zionist fucking movement, dude. Like, I don't know. It's hard to grasp why he would even consider putting that type of material within the flat Earth subject. It makes no sense to me. If you talk about Mark Sargent, apparently everybody's problem with him is that he's a video game designer, or was a video game designer and a professional video gamer. I think he was saying, I don't know what game he was professionally. I don't think he ever said. Although he said one interview. I listen to a lot of Mark Sargent's interviews because he's the most prominent one out there giving interviews. And in one, what does he say? He said he was going to go play World of Warcraft. Whatever, that's irrelevant. But yeah, he's more of a technological standpoint. He thinks that there is a dome. He's considered a domer by Matt Boylan. Matt Boylan is severely against domes, which I don't think he understands that a dome could be a radiation belt. It could be the Van Allen belts. It doesn't have to be a glass object. It doesn't have to be a holographic, whatever Mark Sargent says in we've been using that technology since 1991. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I want to know, like, that just doesn't it doesn't make sense to me, I guess. But maybe I haven't done my homework enough. But like Mark Sargent, all his interviews, what really gets me is he backpedals the most. Like, he makes a crazy claim, and then the interviewer will say something to combat that claim, not necessarily in an aggressive way, just like devil's advocate. And he's like, no, 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 I know, it's crazy, right? So I know. It's like that type. He's trying to use a certain type of mentality to, what's the word? I don't know. He's trying to stay in control of the interview the entire time by agreeing with the host and in the same breath disagreeing with the host. Controlled opposition. You got to control both sides. If you're in an interview and you're controlling the host, you're directing the way the interviews go. Take George Norrie from Coast to Coast AM. He doesn't come up with any questions. Any fucking guest that he has on his show, send him a list of questions. He does 4 hours of fucking a night for 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Can't do that. So Mark, I think Mark is, he gives you his number. I've tried calling. I've never got an answer. I've emailed him. He never emailed me back. But yet he claims he emails all these people and he gets all these calls. The point about Mark saying that he has high quality videos makes him a shill. No, it doesn't make him a shill, especially if he has a game design standpoint. The dude's running fucking binary code and creating software and shit like that. He's gonna know how to edit a fucking 15-minute YouTube video. I know how to do that. It's simple. Kids know how to do that. So, to say to that, Eric Dubay and Matt Boylan, if that's one of your arguments against Mark Sargent, you just gotta learn how to edit. It's pretty simple. It's it's mind numbing. It's mind numbing how such like minded people can be so against each other. The Jeranism, he's more of a evidence based person, I guess. Although some people are now saying that the laser test won't work that he's trying to do. He's trying to send a laser over 4 miles between him and his wife to say that it's a completely straight line. I don't know. Oh, all I know is that the world's not how how it seems and how we've been told. Obviously, brainwashing has been going on for ages. Since the history has been recorded, brainwashing has been going on. It's currently going on, and anybody can get a YouTube account. So anybody can post any kind of opinions, and I don't like when people are like, "Oh, yeah, you're doing research on YouTube, huh? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm sure that's real information. You don't believe everything you see on YouTube. You know what else is on YouTube? Fucking lectures from astrophysicists at universities. You gonna not trust that because it's on YouTube? You know what? YouTube is the biggest video platform on the fucking planet. Of course, there's videos of every fucking shape and size, dude. Of course. It's the biggest video platform. Everybody can get on it. But, in conclusion, I'm going to try and do more of these. They're not even rants, whatever. I don't even know what they are.